2, 3, go.
Good afternoon.
I am grade 1 MDN 0. I am Maria Milagrosa C. Flores. I am Charmaine Francisco.
I am Justin Alcantara.
I'm Simon Justin Baltasar.
And I am Patrick Chan.
And we are Edu Action.
Sustainable Development Goal Number 4, Quality Education, ensures inclusive and equitable quality education and promote lifelong learning opportunities for all. In 2015, an estimated 617 million children and adolescents of primary and lower secondary school age worldwide, more than 50%, were not achieving minimum proficiency levels in reading and mathematics.
Together, we can.
Join us as we advocate the quality education that we all deserve.
So let's start. Background and rationale. 9% of Filipinos aged 6 to 24 years are out of school based on the 2017 Annual Poverty Indicator Survey. About 9% of the 39.2 Filipinos that are aged 6 to 14 are not attending formal school, while family members aged 15 to 24 are currently out of school. Globally, 263 children and youth are out of school according to the UNESCO Institute for Statistics. About 263 million children and youth are out of school in 72 countries. With recent data, approximately 7 and 10 children aged 3 and 4 were developmentally on track in at least 3 of the domains. A quality education is not that one that measures how a student can absorb knowledge as much as he can or how can he ace an exam. A quality education focuses on the overall being of the student.
#EduAction.
So, adoption objectives. 1. Awareness about the important role of quality education in our society. 2. To help lessen the number of illiterate children by conducting an outreach program on teaching them how to read and write. 3. To do online campaigns that provide information about the current state of the Philippines about quality education, and to support local and national projects by participating or helping in promoting through our social media accounts.
#EduAction.
So the target audience. EduAction targets the government because it is the most powerful organization in the society. It can make many ways to promote quality education in the country because it has many connections like DepEd that will help us to have a good quality education. Next is the school. Because we will need to coordinate with the school faculties and the students to conduct activities that will help them to become functional members of the society. Lastly, the children of the society. Because we will teach them good values, skills that will help them to be successful, that will provide knowledge to become functional in society and make them realize the value of education.
Hashtag EduAction.
Quality education and advocacy. EduAction believes that education is the key to success because it is an essential part of our lives and gives us different perspectives to establish an opinion. It helps us to develop socially and economically because it will serve as a major factor contributory to the welfare of the community. A good education has the power to change the lives of every human being. Since the government is now investing more on the education, they believe that Filipino people can now compete in the international workforce. So the EduAction team comes together along with the community to support the needs of the children. The EduAction team has a job not only to raise awareness, but in order to reduce the number of children who are deprived in studying and having a good quality education. We believe that this advocacy is not limited by providing school supplies, but we will ensure the progress through inculcating to their fresh mind its great benefits.
Hashtag EduAction.
For the communications method, since social media is a dominant medium in our society, we promoted hashtag EduAction. We also set schedules with different social media accounts to share or talk about the event for our advocacy and for the greater understanding of the target audience. We use different social media considering the huge help it can give in promoting our event. We, the advocates, created a Facebook page where people can freely send their inquiries, comments, and suggestions. Announcements and other important details can also be found in the Facebook page. Twitter. It can be a simple way to broadcast the event using the hashtag EduAction by simply retweeting, following our Twitter account, or even start a conversation about the advocacy which can make it a trend. EduAction team also utilized Instagram account. It will allow the target audience to visually share important updates, reminders, announcements, as well as posting images. We also posted promotional videos in YouTube. And through this, our videos can be easily shared on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter in a single click.
Hashtag EduAction.
For the time frame, on November 23, we did a canvas for expected expenses like the things that related to the children. On November 25, we t-shirt printing. On November 26, we played the t-shirts. November 29, we did our photo shoot for social media updates and buy and your box for giveaways and prizes. On November 30, we executed our outreach program in ESPS located at Taiwan. On December 2 to 7, we did our online campaign, and December 7, we posted our video campaign.
Hashtag EduAction.
For the budget, it all includes all the supplies that we need for the outreach program, such as the notebook, coloring book, pencil, 2 sets of crayons, stationery sets, Uno cards, giveaway bags, and prize box. It has a total of 3,080 pesos and divided into 6, wherein we had a perfect contribution of 513.33 pesos. For the t-shirt, the prices varies in each size. For the small, it costs 193 pesos. For the medium, 197. Large, 201. 3XL, 240.
Hashtag EduAction.
The message: together we can make a change. It implies that with cooperation from one another, the change that we've been all wanting to happen will be able to achieve for as long as there's a huge amount of willingness to do it. Quality education that we're talking about is not how these young children excel academically, but how these young children will be able to give value to education and gain lifelong learning skills that they need to be a productive member of the society. We want to instill the values and skills that they need in order to have a big contribution, not only for the character building, but also for the nation building. Each of us has a role to play in order to achieve success. Our knowledge and skills may complement one another. Together, we can make a change.
Hashtag Edu Action.
Our storyboard contains deep message about the children in our generation. Every children's dream is to study, to learn about basic stuff, to know how to write and how to read. For them, it will be the happiest thing that would ever happen. That if there's an opportunity to learn or study, they would grab it like it's the last toy left on the island. For them, studying is like going to a mall with full of toys and stuff that will surely make them happy and satisfied. But with their situation right now, poverty is striking hard, and every chance they get is being put into waste. You might see them as happy and reckless kids when they're playing around, running around on the streets. But if you will see the smile when we gave them those little school supplies, we will really see the real happiness and joy on those kids. Our campaign aims to shed a light to them, to give them the chance to learn new things. The end result of this campaign is to promote quality education for all, no matter what your status is or who you are. You deserve that education you are dreaming for.
Hashtag Edu Action.
Our plan of action. There will be a continuous observation, monitoring, and evaluation of the success of the campaign. For the plan of action, these steps will be undertaken. Number one, have a coordination with the partners from Espiritu Santo Parochial School for the venue and participants of the outreach program. Number two, have a canvas for the supplies and t-shirts for the outreach program. And number three, together with the partners and volunteers, we will conduct the outreach program at Espiritu Santo Parochial School, Santa Cruz, Manila at 30th November 2019. And lastly, number four, we continue to campaign for the advocacy project progress through posts, photos, videos in EduAction's social media account.
Hashtag Edu Action.
So this is our poster, and as you can see, EduAction has a huge impact on youth, on us. That it explains that the youth are the hope of our generation, and the future generations are their hope too. So with quality education, we can give them the chance to be a better person ahead of us.
Explain the law.
Our Lord is there's a hope in the sun. It's like we were giving a life to those children who doesn't have the chance to study or having not the opportunity to learn. So in short, we are in that sun that will give them the life.
Again, we are Edu Action. Together, we can make a change.